When my brother Drew was born in 1969, there were no rights. That wasn't something that was available. There were two options: take care of him, put him in a home.
I'm Danny Abelson. I live in Westchester in New York. I have three kids now in their 20s and 30s, and our firstborn, who's now 32, named Tommy, was born with significant disabilities at the time, and we were told every prospect of a really significantly impaired life. What I didn't know is that there is a law called the Americans with Disabilities Act that essentially says you are not alone, you're not marginalized, you have not been sidelined, you've not been disqualified because your child is unable to do the appropriate things. What the Americans with Disabilities Act suggests is that life is not a test and that nobody ought to be disqualified, certainly not at an early age, because they're unable to achieve certain milestones.
The ADA is a very powerful law, but I don't think it's being used to the best of its ability. Every family has the right to ask for this law to be implemented for their child. Willowbrook represents a time when families trusted their children, their loved ones, to a facility, to an institution, to a doctor, and they were gravely betrayed. Willowbrook is also the beginning of really the parents' advocacy movement. It was the parents that closed Willowbrook. Homestead's the right to not have to live in an institution. Homestead's the right to not have to live with 18 strangers. Homestead's the right to move out on your own in a community-based house. Homestead's the right to live the way the rest of us do.
You have all these rights on paper, but to get to them, you have to work. You have to do the work, you have to put in the legwork, you need to be informed, and you need to use the resources available to you, whether it's through your district, whether it's through your Medicaid service coordinator, or whether it's through families or friends that are through the same type of struggle.
I think as a parent, the most important thing to understand is that you have laws to support you. You don't need to be belligerent. If you're fighting for laws, as other people did for us, and we all should thank them every day, you need probably to break heads and to deal with people who don't want to give you what you want. In this country now, it's no longer a debate. You can afford to sort of talk softly because you've got the power of the law behind you. Knowing what you're entitled to, knowing your rights is very, very important because it allows you to walk into any meeting confidently and to simply describe your child and describe your child's needs in the knowledge that those needs will be met.
The fact that these are Andrew's rights as an individual with disabilities is a great reminder for parents that not only are they not alone in terms of the process of learning about their child in a situation, that there are a lot of other parents that are out there going through this, but also the society that we're in and the base of laws that we have supports their child as the same way that they're supporting Andrew. He has the right to be out in his community and participating to the best of his abilities.